Good afternoon and welcome to DieDragonDie presents the Legends Campaign episode 39. I'm your DM and host Marty, joined by Adam, Mark, Ahmed, and John. How's everyone doing today? Oh, let me unmute their mics so they can actually, participate. That'd be a really shitty game if it was just me rambling on.
I'm gonna check
We only made that
Twitch.
mistake one time.
Oh yeah, it's been made several times. So how's everyone going?
Good. All right.
It's going pretty good.
All things considering, it's starting to fucking warm up
sick.
a little bit, so it's not like everything's not frozen.
Yeah, my apartment's roasting right now, and then I slammed a couple of caffeine drinks, so my blood pressure's going through the roof.
Like the first week I was here, I slipped on the fucking pavement because it was still icy everywhere, and like bruised my arm up really badly.
So we're preparing for a hike up a mountain, like to Machu Picchu. Yeah, we're going. That's the plan. It's more than a year
Do you
down
call
the
it
road.
Magic Pichu?
No, Machu Picchu. I'm
I
going to
think
go
we're
search for Magic
Pikachu.
Pikachu. I'm looking for Pikachu.
I'm looking for Magic Pikachu.
And I am having
Alright,
a cheat
lads.
day when it comes to the whole like eat healthy, lose some weight thing. And I've got a nasty ass pizza and a tube of pop, and this is going to destroy me.
You just might as well take your laptop to the crapper. dude.
Also, hello, Shadow Bride.
I don't want interruptions.
I've got a desktop, so
game at the shitter tonight.
Wow.
Shadow Brian, welcome. This is not what you expected to hear, I'm sure.
This is definitely an important part of running a game. Is when everyone gets together,
Get it out of your
let
system.
players have 15 minutes or so just to let things out. So we actually had a little bit of this right before we started the stream, but they need to get all the giggles and all the how do you do's out of the way so that you could kind of concentrate on game. Because if you don't, they're going to do it anyways, but it's going to be spread out throughout the entire game. So just DM trick. Let your players decompress when they first meet each other, because everyone.
We do have a summary.
We've got a summary of what happened last game.
Okay.
All right. So, do you want me to give you the three-liner first beforehand, or do you want to do yours first?
Actually, yeah. Do your three-liner.
Okay, so this is kind of like if it was like the episode liner notes. Episode 38, the Godstorm. The heroes of Aegis descend along the bow of Yggdrasil and spot giant shadows and more. A mighty god-spun storm carries their dragon-headed airship to the Outlands, where they crash and meet three mystical beings. And I'd like. Oh, is that the Godstorm? Hey, look at that.
That's the storm. Oh.
You should just put a big +10 beside that.
+10?
Yeah. Sure, I'll take a +10.
And then the characters go and see the witches.
Uh-oh, I lost a heart.
Our guys are losing stuff. He's gone forever.
Oh, is it the prince?
This is Uker. Yeah, Prince is gone. Uker.
It's like a massive potato.
minus hearts or time plus a grave. Your expiry date's coming closer.
To be fair, they get the rest of my life. They might use me to do something, or they might just kill my ass.
No. We don't know what the fuck he got. Lemmy's got plus a curse. What the fuck does that mean? Then Oberon. And this thing is called fuck. Actually, it's called past, present, and future. It's called fucked. Very fucked. And super fucked. There we go, guys.
Awesome.
Oh my god.
Dun,
Can you just hold up that part with all of our characters' expressions? That part, like
where we're going down. Where
Yeah,
we're
going down?
yeah.
like second panel.
We're doing what?
the unicorn.
I like how Danekinder looks mad.
Look, his Danekinder has that empathic link. He knows. He knows what Lemmy just thought.
It's like you just look at Danekinder before anything happens. His tail goes down. Uh-oh. No, it goes up. Actually, it goes up. Oh, warning.
All right. So where we left off was the boat had crash landed into a lake in the Outlands. Uker and Lemmy had dragged it and a bunch of people onto shore. You had lost 6 of your sailors in the storm, or the crash.
It's not my fault.
You're on the beach right now. The mast and a bunch of parts on the boat are broken. Structurally, the boat seems to be sound, however, because at the last moment, Lokrik was able to cast a Featherfall spell on the head of the boat, which also affected the rest of the boat. So the boat's kind of acting like a creature for target of spells. You're not too sure how big it was, but it definitely softened the blow and allowed you guys to live and the boat itself to survive. There's a bunch of masts and oars and things that are broken that you may have to deal with before getting airborne once again.
Yeah. We also last game before this happened, we think we discovered Jotunheim, or one of the prime worlds for giants.
Yeah, and we saw the Shadowless King's crypt. Do you have that? Is that in the? It's not in the thing.
I didn't draw it because
Yeah,
I can't draw that.
There were some sights to be seen while you were traveling on the trunk of the third branch of Yggdrasil.
We're outside of Yig at the
Yig's got some mythic termites that have to be dealt with.
At the center of the plains, there is a plane called the Concordant Opposition, or the Outlands is the more colloquial name. At the center of the plains, you're told, or apparently like book learnings, that spells and even the powers of gods close to the spire that is at the center of everything no longer work. The closer you get to the spire, the more things fail. You guys seem to be far away from the spiral. Now, Yggdrasil, at least on this part, is growing out of part of the Outlands. You guys can see roots, like you can see roots nearby, but Yggdrasil is this massive tree that is dominating the horizon, and you guys got blown sort of away from the tree and landed in the Outlands. The three hag-like beings came to you guys, perhaps attracted by the Godstorm itself, or perhaps given that they are diviners for the gods knew that you would be there. You got the sense that you did travel through forest, and that time and space sort of bent as you were traveling to where their groves were. Like you don't know if you'd be able to find those groves again. I think we left off with you guys on the beach making camp, and Remy came back without the prince, and wove him a tremendous lie. You did use your perfect lie, right, Mark?
Yeah.
Okay, so you spent a mythic point to lie to your companions. Is that what?
Yeah.
Okay.
He stayed because he wanted to.
All right. Your companions seem to be upset at this.
So, Lemmy doesn't buy that because there's illogic in the logic. The illogic is he can't see them and he can't interact with them.
Well, Remy Nay, you see no falsehood in what Remy Nay is saying.
He chose to. He wasn't allowed to choose. That wasn't his choice. So yeah.
They didn't ask him to go in. This something's wrong. He wasn't asked to go in. He shouldn't stay there. He shouldn't be there.
She did speak to him. And he did respond, which was actually true.
No, we need the king's son to come back. That
by
has
all
to.
means, go and get him.
No. You brought him in there. You go get him.
I don't know how to get
Your
back
idea for him to go in. You went in with him. We said your responsibility. Bring out. You don't bring out. You go get.
I'll go see if I can go get him.
Okay.
Okay, you just
You're looking at like a beautiful sandy beach. The colors in this place are a little bit muted. It's not like you're on tropical beach. It's like sort of grayish skies and strange ruddy clouds, and then Yggdrasil is a haze in the background. And there's just this thorny bramble of like brush and bush that is kind of choking the edges of the beach. You remember when you traveled with the women that the brush sort of moved off to the side and like cleared a path as you were walking.
Okay, he's just kind of like standing in front of the brush, waiting for it to move.
Okay, yeah, it's difficult terrain, we'll call it.
He just kind of looks back at Lemmy. Lemmy, can you do your kin a favor here? Just
Lemmy is Lemmy is starting to cast. I'm casting Sending Marty.
Okay.
and of course, Remy is waiting because he thinks he's clearing the bush for him.
Right, yeah. This spell seems to be taking a really long time to cast. Is a 10-minute casting time.
He's just looking back at the others. You know, you wouldn't think it would take a druid this long to move a bush. It's really kind of sad if you think about it. Some of these big giant tigers, no problem. Moving a bush, oh.
Kieran will take Galith off to, to go for a lay down. We'll go for a sit.
Yeah, it seems like a good idea at this point.
I'm just gonna change maps just for a moment. Don't panic.
Oh fuck!
I just wanted to grab some of the tokens of the men who survived.
Are they getting names? They did survive. Bimmy, Jimmy, Bobby, Jimmy.
Well, there's 6 of them, right?
Yep.
It's just handy to have them represented. Yep. I think I've got everyone I've got your crew basically on the beach on the conversation layer.
Yeah. Let's see him.
1d3 indignant
assholes.
horns. I'm guessing the guy who caused the guy to beep was the asshole.
The person saying sorry.
There was a pizza guy outside my house last night at 1 a.m. honking his horn to get the people next door to answer the door.
Interesting.
Yeah, I almost beat him and choked him with his own pizza.
With the pizza box or the actual pizza?
The actual pizza.
Well,
the actual pizza.
It's good that you didn't, because you probably wouldn't be gaming with us right now.
To be fair, it would be maybe a aggravated assault, but there wouldn't be with a deadly weapon because I hit him with a pizza. I hit him with a pizza without a box.
Half the court laughs. Yeah. The judges try not to laugh.
Okay, so Kieran's gone over to have a conversation with Galith.
Galith is on Kieran's back. Kieran's actually going to go to the men.
I'm a little worse for the wear right now.
Oh right.
We need someone begin fashioning a peg.
Okay. The Eagle Lodge warriors, I guess, can try to. Yeah. Maybe Locrick's got a better int than they do.
You've seen Lemmy like carve stuff out before.
Yeah, Lemmy's more of a carpenter, but Locrick does have craft skills, so give me a second.
See, Kieran has heal, but he doesn't have thumbs.
It's hard to tie those bandages.
It's like 2 pieces of rope and a stick.
Yeah.
Okay, so Locrick will, he's got craft magic weapons and craft armor, and it's through the roof, so even if I increase the DC, we're looking at plus 17. He gets a 34. He basically takes apart the stock from a crossbow. and
crossbow leg,
and then busts up like a short sword for the hilt, and kind of uses this to fashion something that will serve as a foot for now.
Okay.
We'll say
Karen will
that
help.
we'll say that Galith's speed is.
There's actually stuff in the PFSRD for this. Let me look.
Is there?
Yeah.
Sticking your foot in the holy waters of the gods.
There's a splat book. I think it was not.
Yeah, they're
PZO.
kind of all over the place. For the missing eye, you've got an additional -1 penalty for every range increment.
Okay.
And you're at a -2 to your perception check.
Okay.
And if you're looking for, just a quick write up, you could copy paste from
Lukirk.
Yep.
Okay. Sure.
One-eyed bandits.
But Lokrik's like helping and measuring and helping
Yeah.
fashion, and the guys are running and grabbing whatever Lokrik needs at this point in time. Lemmy's casting a spell, which is 10 minutes.
Uker
an hour
identifies the spell that's being cast.
Okay. Hrunabog actually comes up to Remine. Where you go?
Oh, I'm just gonna go see if I can talk to the Norn again.
What happened to Prince?
Oh, he made a deal.
Huh? Did they?
Well, after that, it's none of my business.
Did they eat him?
Oh, it's... From what little I got to the conversation, it was more like they're going to see about his potential, to be like we both are now. Wasn't it nice of me coming out with that nice little gift for you?
Oh, yeah,
It was a good apple, wasn't it?
You got any more?
Yeah, if I had more, no, I don't have any more.
Hrunabog's a big fuzzy bugbear with crossbows. Did they give you any treasure? He says quietly.
Did you get an apple?
No, I mean like gold and stuff.
Yeah, no, we're gonna get some later. Don't worry. I don't think they're big on gold right around here.
They tell you where gold is?
No.
Okay, he sniffs at that. Stands awkwardly waiting for his master to do something.
All right, this what a pathetic druid. He just takes the air and flies over the bushes.
You rise up into the air. Give me a perception check.
Oh, I'm pretty good at these. Oh, I got to do it on Twitch. Hang on.
And while you're doing that, Lemmy-O, what's your sending?
Sending is
Who are you sending to?
Prince Ogmundson.
Okay.
Where are you? Are you all right? Why didn't you come back? Why did you stay behind? There's basically, what the fuck happened? Where are you, bitch? Do you want me to write it out?
Yeah.
All right. Where are you? Where are you? Are you safe? Actually, it's going to be 25 words. In 25 words.
Yeah, it's not Twitter, dude. It's a little less.
In 25 words. Where are you? Are you safe?
It's pretty close, though.
Yeah,
It's
why?
Yeah.
It's words instead of characters.
You come back.
It's funny because the spell is
One,
predates
two.
the concept of Twitter.
Yep.
Even SMS.
Technically, you could say supercalifragilistic, 25 times.
Well, it doesn't predate typesetting, and in typesetting, a word has a meaning that isn't. It's a number of characters, right? It's 5 characters. As a
True,
word.
it does predate SMS though.
Yeah, I mean it's
another
typewriters.
character.
Typeset existed, and Word was a thing in a typeset.
I guess that's true.
It's like Chinese.
I got a 31 on my perception.
In 25. Oh, sorry, words. That was supposed to be words. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70.
You're missing the mat.
In 25 words, sorry, I thought I put it in. In
Stanza
25
based
words,
sending.
where are you? Are you safe? Why didn't you come back? What do I tell you, the king?
Prepare your sense motive.
Prepare it indeed.
I'm just checking your math. 2i.
This is it's less than that.
King. Yeah, you've got 5 words left.
Yeah.
Lemmy.
What do you mean?
Lemmy. Okay.
He knows who I am. I don't have to say that.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's polite.
Should I put this in my?
I put it in the journal already. Go
okay,
ahead.
okay.
If you keep track of these things in another place, go ahead and do that.
No, it's just in the journal.
Let me just formulate the response. Give me a second. I didn't think you were going to talk to the prince.
No. He's smart. I didn't realize. That didn't mean to sound so insulting.
You, you did.
I was talking. I'm like, oh, this doesn't sound good, but
But the words kept coming out of your mouth.
the words kept coming. I'm like, oh, can't stop now. Help me, Lemmy! I'm in so much pain. Why does it hurt so much?
Right. Yeah.
My dad was always mean to me.
Told you not to go there.
The secret of the pirate's treasure is
Love.
Love, 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 love. They keep making me play this game, and as I lose, I keep losing parts. Why do they feed on people bits? What type of horrible oracles are these? They're cannibals, basically. They're
yeah, kind of.
Gallup walking into the pool. Ooh. Ooh.
Good thing you didn't jump in.
Yeah, good thing.
The fuck are you doing?
Cannonball!
So our paladin is gone.
There's just there's this thin film that they scrape off the top of. They go, here, you could reincarnate
The
this
witch
if you
just
want.
turns to the corner and puts another mark down beside like another 4.
Oh, little paladin scratched in there.
Awful dumb.
The old lady goes, I told you we should have put up a sign.
It's like that episode of The Simpsons where Bart falls down the well, and at the end, the resolution to solve the problem is just put up a sign somewhere near the well that says "Danger Well."
Okay. If this was the Blair Witch Project, it would be like the close-up scene of the drooping nose and like the crying and the drooping nose. I'm in a cave. Women are hags. They said I was a sacrifice. Royal blood is special. They left me for now. Help me.
Oh. Oh.
Get right back here now!
Lemmy-O gets up from his spell and is you notice that Runobog, I don't think we've ever seen Lemmy so mad. Runobog actually takes out his crossbow. He's just holding it, but he takes out his crossbow when Lemmy's...
Shit, what am I gonna have
Okay.
him fight myself?
Remy, while
He
you
flies-
were flying up, you actually saw across the lake there were these large beasts of burden and what looks like a camp. The beasts of burden look like you know the four-legged dinosaurs with like the head with the big sort of bill like bone kind of
Yeah.
those things.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking. I think those are Diplodocus. Is that what those are called?
Diplo something.
They're Parasaurus something.
No, they're diplomats.
Diplomat.
There were
Yeah,
about
you're
maybe-
right. Para something.
Maybe a half dozen humanoid men, medium size. They were wrapped in like really like desert gear, like they had like lots of head wrappings and that sort of thing.
Parasaurolophus.
And there were a couple of things that were about 10 feet tall, wearing voluminous robes and had the bluest skin. There seems to be just a camp over on the other side of the... so half a dozen beasts of burden, some tents, maybe half a dozen of the men folk, and then 2 or 3 at least that you saw while you were floating up there of these big blue-skinned humanoids. You can give me a knowledge planes if you want.
Yeah, okay.
Diplomat.
And then I've got minis for these things, so I could actually show you what they look like.
Okay.
I got a 20 on the nose.
The word mercane comes to mind when you saw the big blue guys. Outsiders that are known to be like the merchants of the plains.
Huh.
Do they have a prince in one of their sacks?
Ah, yes, we'd like to buy a prince. We've misplaced ours.
How much money do you have?
It's a long story.
Oh, no.
Do you have one or not?
Okay, he will. He doesn't know how much trouble he's in, really, so he goes back down to Lemmy.
Okay, give me a second.
But does not land. He's still like 15 feet in the air.
Okay, so the mercanes that you saw look like this.
We have conversation.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they're large.
Well, they look like friendly people.
And then the Outlander warrior looking types look like this.
The Mercanes look like they're out of like a Doctor Who book. Or not Doctor Who.
And then the parasaurs are
Dr. Zeus.
are huge, and they kind of look like that.
One fish,
Mercanes
two
don't
fish,
look like-
red fish,
They
blue
look like
fish.
some of them might be more like pack animals, but there are a few of them that might look like they act as platforms for the guards. So you saw 2 mercanes, at least 6 of these dudes, and then 6 of these creatures. I just wanted to share with everyone what they look like. There may be more because there are tents and that sort of thing. But you see, and the lake is sizable, so it just when you rose up, you saw them. They're probably, I don't know, half a mile away.
Just close enough that they might hear Remy losing his shit. Or Lemmy.
Well, they probably, if they were camped there, they saw the shipwreck. Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, I found some mercanes.
And I found the
Isn't
prince.
that exciting?
I found some mercanes. What's a mercane?
What that?
He looked-
says Hoonerbog.
The prince is going to get sacrificed. He's scared shitless. He's asking, he's begging for our help. What happened?
Well, I'm not entirely sure.
Dane Kinder's standing up. He's coming closer to Lemmy.
Okay.
Spend a mythic point. It seems the only explanation is we were both fooled by that damn hag.
You're responsible. You said bring him with me. You get him back. Don't care what you do. It's on my ship, my responsibility.
Oh, but he was fooled.
Shut up!
Locrick's like trying to fit the thing on Gallus' foot, and he's glancing over at the conversation that's going on.
Yeah, it's just kinda
Uker's
like
just standing
watching this little
close
Find
to
anything
the,
of the prince
mumbling
and bring it
like
to me.
celestial, just
Okay.
these sort of nonsense
I
phrases.
don't know where he is.
Not
He done
my
disappeared.
problem. It's your problem.
Okay, Danekinder actually looks a little angry, and he's like he's breathing in heavy, and his antlers are facing towards you. I'm assuming Lemmy's like his blood
Lemmy's-
is raised, and
Oh yeah, Lemmy's looking at the crew. Find anything you can of the prince. Anything. Anything that belonged to him and bring it to me.
Uker will start sniffing out, looking for hair or cloth or
Anything he slept on.
used
yeah.
TP or something.
okay,
Anything.
so the boat was washed when it was submerged in the water in the crash, but you do find
might
some
have
of his
gear.
personal effects.
Yeah.
You find
Okay.
his bedroll. His bedroll is nicer than everyone else's, and it's got Lakelander kind of leafy designs along the side, and then a huge crest of his family around the front of it.
Okay, I'll take that, and I'll take that, and I'm going to get a bowl, get some water in it, and start scrying.
Okay.
If we can send a message to him, we can probably teleport to him.
What an interesting assumption.
Interesting.
Oh, sorry, I say that as Lemmy. If I can give him a sending, I can probably teleport to him.
This could go very, very sideways.
I look back at Uker. I'm not going to teleport there now. I'm going to wait till tomorrow and do a sending to them. Hopefully he's still alive then.
But I thought you said they were going to sacrifice him.
I don't know when the hell that'll be. Who knows what their fucking time is?
Why do you sacrifice the prince?
No, I didn't.
Why you
They
were supposed
fooled
to
us.
bring prince? Why bring prince?
Because I thought he had potential and they might be able to point him in the right direction of where he's supposed to go in the
asked
future.
him. They never asked him to go.
Yeah, I said they don't get to make all the rules.
He's a skinny little weebo.
Okay, so you, after traveling for weeks with the prince, you probably
Know him fairly well.
you know them fairly well. I'm gonna say he's got a -2 to his save. It's not like you're intimately familiar with the prince or anything like that. But
But I am.
If he is, then we have to talk about what he's been doing with the crew.
But some of you are starting to get to know him well. So -2, and then you have a possession or garment, which is another -4. So he's at a -6 to his will save to resist the scrying.
Oh, however, will the 4th level aristocrat.
You roll a 20. You know.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
It's the D&D physics. There's just one frustrated scientist going, why is there always a 5% chance of failure?
Scrying.
No matter what I do.
There's certain things that are a 5%. There's certain things that are 1 in 400.
Right.
There's no in between.
Which is probably
save.
like the physics of a
So
world where
DC
faith exists. Oh.
This is the DC for this is
where the gods exist, I guess.
oh wait, one sec.
There is 5% efficient.
Wisdom.
All hail the all-powerful.
16, 17, 16.
Yeah, we're doing some math, some math right now.
16.
So he's got a +6 to his. So
plus
basically,
4,
he rolls a d20.
So 20. So 20 is the DC.
So this spell takes an hour to cast.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is probably like late evening at this point in time.
Yeah. Yeah.
As you guys, the boat's still fucked.
Sorry. What else is there around this place?
Well, it's like one of those beaches where the beach is kind of clogged by the brush, and then there's the lake. There's really not much place to go without actually trekking into the brush. You can see the massive spire in the distance. You go and stand, and you can kind of see the camp when you're standing on the beach. You can't quite. You could probably get a much better view if you were flying, and then you see Yggdrasil, and then almost like a hill. One of Yggdrasil's roots is actually kind of coming up, and that's maybe about a mile away into the brush.
Okay.
That's my god's toe over there. You see that shit?
You get a sense that the hags headed towards that hill when they brought you to go to their.
Uker will spend one beast shape 1 to turn into a fish and just scope out the lake, make certain there's no sea monster that's going to eat our buttholes in the middle of the night.
Okay, so you turn into a pike, I guess, and then go swim around. You actually rescue some of the sails and pieces of the boat while you're doing that.
Ugashug will help you.
Ugashug. All right, cool. So there's 2 fish, 1 fish, 2 fish.
One red fish, blue fish.
Ugashug drinks a mutagen.
Yep.
And he's got his
His swim speed. That's awesome.
1 fish, 2 fish.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you guys find bits of the boat that you hadn't collected from earlier in the day, and you're checking out the lake.
Yeah.
I have one more thing to do before the end of the night, Marty.
Well, first it's the scry.
Is it kick
Yeah,
Remy in the
DC
in the little Remy bits?
The DC is 20.
Okay, so he has a +6 will save with his wisdom and levels,
And then-
-6.
Yeah.
So it's just a d20 roll. He rolls a nat 20.
Fuck! Shit!
Are you kidding me?
Hilarious.
I just yelled that, and my kids probably heard that. Shit.
So basically, Lemmy, you have no
Father,
idea that you just see this grayish fog filling the bowl. Like
He's obviously in his own
I'm
bed,
okay.
he's
Just saying.
crying.
Damn Prince. Hey, can't I make him re-roll or something? Anything?
How did you cast that?
How would you do that?
I don't know.
Give us an ability, or are you
Yeah,
just hoping?
ability. Oh, that's fun.
I'm hoping anybody can come up with an idea.
Do you have the ability to cast it again?
Nope, not today.
Oh,
Tomorrow.
Okay.
I'd let you
Well,
get a hero
you take it-
point to re-roll.
no
a
hero.
saving
Well,
throw.
or take a knee, regain your spells. Do
Yeah.
it like 5 times.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna redo this.
Just spend an
A
hour.
lot.
Okay,
A lot.
so Lemmy spends a mythic
Actually,
point.
sorry. How badly off is the ship, and what time is it?
The ship needs major repairs.
Yeah.
Okay, and what time is it?
It's
What
late
does it feel
evening.
like?
The light, the 3 suns that you can see, one bright, one not so bright, and one kind of misty, are setting.
Okay. I'm gonna be casting. Fuck. So, take a knee.
The weird thing about
Do
the setting
sending.
suns here is that they're setting in 3 different horizons, and it's hurting
Yeah.
your brain thinking about this.
So yes, thank you, Adam. I'm gonna take a knee. I'm gonna redo
you.
my spells. Fuck! I completely forgot about that. So I'll take a knee. I'll redo my spells, and I'm going to afterwards let me know when that is.
Okay. As you surface with Hrunobog, Euchre, this is in the dying light of the day, there is a creature that is standing on a beach of his own. He's a big blue-skinned giant, tall but thin, wrapped
It's a
in
pony. You have to kill it.
wrapped in all sorts of strange garb. He's got this weird, almost like garland, like a scarf and a funny hat.
Uker will swim that direction.
Greetings, greetings, is what he says in this strange accent.
Hey!
Can you speak as a fish?
I surfaced, so I assume I ran out of my fish. I only have a few minutes of the fish.
Uh-oh.
I got 10 minutes of fish, so I'll swim in his direction. I'm coming for Tuck. What language is he speaking?
He was saying something, but you realize that he contacted you in your minds, and he's speaking in Acunian to Ugashug. It's Orcish.
That's awesome.
He's actually Arcana, maybe knowledge Arcana to know what he's doing.
Okay.
Okay.
21.
He's speaking to you telepathically,
All right, I won't bother then.
He's.
but he's actually saying something out loud, and he's waving emphatically to you. Greetings, my aquafine customers. I am Ishak Oshek Ushek, IOU for short, a humble merchant of the plains.
That is a good name for merchant.
Would you care to barter? And he smiles this impossibly wide grin.
I will elbow Ugashug and sort of point in the direction of the beach. And start swimming that way.
Towards your beach or theirs?
It's their beach.
Okay.
He said, let's barter. He didn't say, let's throw down.
Yep.
Oh. Ooh. All right.
He wanders over to you and then he bows like he's a beanpole. You think that he almost might wear so many layers of robes so that he actually has bulk.
Uker will bow.
The men that are in his camp are much less friendly. Like, just have a look at this bunch.
Are they by the water as well?
Yeah.
I thought they were inside in the forest.
No, they're on
They're
the
on
beach.
beach.
Oh, okay. I didn't
Don't
know
worry about those cutters. Just a bunch of Romani worshipping outlanders they are. The outlands are full of them. Decent guards, I suppose, but... Well, once I convinced them that I was neutral in the great cosmic struggle, of course. Although I'm surprised that they even know which shoe to put on first in the morning. Just ignore them. But please, for all of our sakes, don't make any grand proclamations. The Romani are everywhere. And he looks around.
Yeah. What does this whole thing smell like?
It smells like parasaur dung.
Okay.
And then incense, and the Romani do have some fire, and it looks like they're cooking meat.
We are not involved in that war, so we have no side.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
To be honest, this is our first night here on this plane.
Did you come by way of one of the gate towns?
He points to the Yig. No, we travel along tree.
Ah, yes. Some of the outlanders told me that there was a ship that fell from the sky. We decided to delay our caravan by a day, just in case these wayward folks that were part of the shipwreck needed something. Or to see if there were any survivors.
Or if there were survivors, or if salvage, or... Yeah.
Now, what can I do for you? You're not carrying any magical doodads, doohickeys, or whatchamacallits, are you?
I like you. I want to keep you around. I don't know if I want to point Galeth at you. He sometimes kills what I like. You wouldn't happen to have a extra foot lying around?
An extra foot? Give me a second. Let's say 1 in 1,000 chance. If I roll 1,000, he's got an extra foot. Ah, unfortunately, I do not believe
You rolled a 20!
I do not believe that is part of our inventory, he says. And he almost like, he pats some of the pouches at his,
Just checking.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have,
My brethren over there are the ones that tend to do the selling. I prefer to do the buying. Do you happen to have any second-hand magical goods? I promise you a fair price, with a nominal fee for appraisal, of course, and I won't even ask what you paid to acquire them, or the circumstances under which they were acquired.
We need to have, do you eat food?
I have already dined for this evening, but if it would help with the transaction, I shall partake.
I need to talk to my crewmates. We do have, yeah. This is... I am Ukur Notsoj of Gazrija. I am a member of Aegis. We are very happy to meet you on this day and to treat with you after we have a quick chat.
Elated.
Ah, yes. Get your business in order and do bring many of your things here. It is a pleasure to meet you, Customer Uka and Customer Ugashug.
It is also a pleasure to meet you, Merchant IOU.
He smiles. Oh, and all sales are final.
Of course. Ukar's like, this is the weirdest, bestest
luck of all time.
Yes. All right, let's.
We've got shit we can't carry, and a guy who's willing to buy it.
Can't carry is well. Whoa! On this can't carry nonsense.
So, So the Outlands are weird. They had some of the most the random tables had some of the most powerful beings from all the planes on the random table, but I rolled up Merchant Caravan, Mercane Merchant Caravan.
This is much better than, say, like 4 Baelors fighting a pit fiend and
a single Baelor
Yeah.
on like a vengeance hunt, needing to kill something.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ukra and Ugasha go swimming back to camp.
Yeah.
Very smart, Uka. You are very strong. But Lokrik should negotiate.
Yeah. He knows how much things cost. Get back to camp to.
Okay. You actually have to swim by Gnarlroot, who has wandered into the water a little bit and let his roots sink into the sand, and he was swaying back and forth facing Yggdrasil.
Does it taste good?
Does it?
It's fresh. It's clean. There's nothing wrong with it. It's not particularly bad. It's not particularly good.
Lacks the vitality of Yggdrasil's bonds.
Uker considered peeing beside where he was and decided that he shouldn't. That would just be that's unnecessary.
Fish pokes its head out of the water, just looks at you like.
What's Remy doing? What's Remy doing while Lemmy-O's taking a knee? Apparently, looking at the prince failed, and he swore and went off and kind of huffed. He's taking a rest a little
He
bit.
looks at Brunobog. Terrible druid. Terrible. I don't know why they keep him around.
Oh, but he's captain.
Yeah, he's just wasted time.
Okay.
He was probably going to go look at the Mercanes, but if he saw Uker and Ugashug there now, maybe later.
Got it.
Also very angry.
So he's just trying to be small at this point in time. All right. By the time Uker and Ugasha come back, Lemmy, you've spent an hour resting.
Okay. Now, question, Marty. I can use Mythic Point to cast any spell that I have, but then I can also cast a Mythic version of it. Can I do that?
No, that's not
Because
how it works.
I'm casting two
You
Mythic
can
points.
use a Mythic Point with your power to cast any standard action spell.
Yes. No, I know. So I can use a Mythic Point to cast any standard action spell.
And then
Done.
do you have Mythic Spellcasting as a power?
Yes.
Then it costs a Mythic Point to cast the Mythic version of like the 3 Mythic spells you know.
Right. So if I don't have it prepared, it would cost me 2 Mythic Points to do that. I'm just saying, can I spend the 2 Mythic Points to do that?
Oh, you're asking.
You know what I mean?
To cast the mythic
Yeah.
spell until it's not prepared.
Yep.
Yeah. Unless some of the powers specifically say you can, but that one doesn't say that.
It doesn't say that.
Unless the
Nice.
casting time of those spells is more than a standard.
Okay, cool. I prepared a lot of sendings and a lot of scryings because, well, just 3 and 3 really. You don't really get more.
That's still
Any holes?
I have a lot of make holes.
Okay.
But first I'm going to do my scrying. Scry.
okay. So Uker and Ugashug are back.
Actually, no, Marty. I want to do a sending first
All right.
to the old lady. The
To
old
the
hag.
Hag of Future. Okay.
Yes. She was the one that was really nice to me.
Her name is.
I'll tell you how many make holes I have.
Ursa, Verdandi, and Skuld. Which one is which? Skuld.
6.
So you're trying to contact Skuld.
Yeah. Yes, I am.
Sorry, I'm just having a...
Yeah.
What's going on right now? Oh yeah, that's what's going on.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, right.
She can make a save. Does she want to make a save?
Sure.
She probably knows someone's trying to contact her.
Okay, make a will save.
I'll make a will save. Yes.
What level spell do you have? What level spell is this?
It's a fourth circle.
Okay.
It's a fourth circle spell.
So 4d12.
Is this an illusion? Oh dear. Is this a illusion, fear, or despair?
No.
It's more like a necromancy or an evocation,
It's a
or
will
potentially a conjuration.
It's a curse. Is what you're being cursed.
31.
Okay.
Nice.
So Lemmy-O tries to make contact. What did you say to her?
I just said, the prince is this is Lemmy. The prince is part of my crew. He was never to be part of the discussion. Please bring him back.
Sending has a save.
No, she
It
did
doesn't,
something
which
to
is
me.
why it's such a jackass spell to use.
It also doesn't have SR, so you can just keep being a dick.
Yeah, it
Okay.
could be a fucking
So
dick towards-
Lemmy-O's words are spilling out, but they seem to be tripping over themselves, and then there's this weird wave in front of him as he's being pulled into the future.
Okay.
Lemmy-O resists with a 31 and takes half of 23 damage, so 11. As he kind of got scattered across, for a brief moment it looked like he got scattered across the sands. Nose is bleeding a little bit when it ends.
Okay, I'll channel energy. Fuck. 5d6. 20. I am good.
Okay.
So I just tried sending to the...
You got the sense you were trying to reach out to something that wasn't there yet.
Alright, then I think it's time to discuss with the one of the present.
That's a
Lokrik,
good idea. She's the one who took him in the first place.
try that. Lokrik, this is what happened. Ow!
How? Oh, wise and gentle king.
Look.
Yes.
Get it.
He's been busy with Gallus Foot. It's a craft
Yep.
skill, so it's taking him forever. Well,
They
it'll
don't
take
have
him basically all day.
There's a magic caravan guy called IOU who wants to buy magic items and things. They also sell stuff.
And?
So we have stuff that we could sell. And do you know how to buy and sell things without getting bad deal?
Mm-hmm.
I already checked, they don't have foot.
Oh, this will suffice until we get you back to the forges at Virgo.
Don't worry, Galeth, we make you nice foot, good for kicking the ass.
Between Oberon and I, I'm sure we'll create something wonderful. He says quietly.
And then maybe we could make like toenails, just keep growing, just constantly.
Does
Something?
anybody have damage, or other than... Oh, sorry, Gal.
I guess you ended up healing 20 damage to like the Eagle Lodge warriors. Maybe some of them were beat up, but it looks like everyone is well at this point.
As soon as we landed, I did a channel.
Yeah, they don't have that many hit points is the thing.
Yeah. Okay, but nobody else has any ability damage or anything weird like that, right?
No.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so you've got your makeshift foot, Galeth. You're basically at -10 movement, no charge, no run.
Kieran will help you hobble around and learn to walk and crap like that.
Okay.
And we can practice mounting and dismounting and mounting and dismounting and mounting and dismounting.
That's the one thing I'm still good at.
Right.
I don't care how much penalty you give me, I'm amazing at that.
No foot. Aw, shit.
That should be good for now. Do we have Is selling things our main concern at this point? Says Lokrik as he's rubbing his temples.
No, but until Lemmy have sorted out their king problem, then, I mean, we have to fix both too. So if we sell some stuff, we can also see if we need to buy things for both. They should be there. They should be there till tomorrow.
How is the negotiation going?
I tried to contact the one that I spoke with. Future.
You've got red on you.
Yeah, no, sorry. It didn't work out. yeah. There's a streak across the ground, like kind of in this direction. Yeah. I tried to communicate, a sending to the future one, and it didn't make sense. I was trying to communicate with something that wasn't there yet. So I have a feeling if I do that with the past, the same thing will happen. So I'm going to try to communicate to the one of the present.
They seem like they are. I remember the conversations in there, right? Like, that was all.
Yep.
They seem very. If anybody they like, it is you.
Right. Fuck my life. All right. Lemmy sits down with another bowl of water.
Let me. If you become one with tree, then how do you, with Jemmy?
Everything for Yig. He pushes you. He tries to push you away like very lightly. And he's like,
you scarcely notice the pressure.
Loker gives you a look like it's hardly the time, Uker.
So he sits down, puts the bowl cross-legged, puts the bowl on the scarf. Part of it's in the bowl, things like that, right?
You're trying to scry on the boy again?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Fuck it. This is sending, and then it'll be scrying afterwards.
Okay.
But
What
right
are you sending, and who are you sending to?
Sending to present. I'm sending. This is Lemmy. The prince is integral to our future and our present. We need him back, please. Do you want me to write this down?
No,
He's saying he was never part of the deal. You shouldn't have talked to him.
Verdandi, which basically translates to in Vosgardian as kind of like happening or present. Okay. You communicate with her, and as you're saying your words, they are repeating right back to you just as you're saying them. There's no magical backlash.
You should spend some more time and find out what happens if we do it to the last person.
Fuck that.
But the words of the spell on the receiving end are used up by your own words, like bouncing off of her, or like you could feel them going, but they come bouncing back just as you're talking.
Do I know they went back? Do I know if she got the message?
You would strongly guess that she received the message.
Okay. Oh, yeah, Lemmy's gonna turn his attention to the ship. Fucking hope she sends back to me. He turns to the ship and starts casting make hole. I've got about 12 make holes.
Okay. And make hole restores objects with the current printing of make hole damage to objects. So you cast 12 make holes, and the ship is basically repaired. You get the men to hold up the masts and things to where they're supposed to be, and you make hold them into spot. And
the men. Who are you kidding?
Right.
It's Uker.
Basically just Uker.
Yeah, Uker's holding it up. There.
Yep.
There.
Occasionally someone might pass him something.
No. When you need to unfurl a big mast, I guess it helps with
I summoned 2 other trees and they help me.
Okay, cool. So you between trees being summoned, the skeleton crew and Uker, they are able to put things into place as you call upon the power of Yggdrasil.
You gotta let the men move stuff, otherwise how are they going to get stronger?
No, they've got to do shit. Lemmy wants them to. Yeah.
Lemmy, Captain Druid of Yggdrasil, now Carpenter for the boat, Healer.
Telemarketer. Hey, hello, you have a prince of ours.
Telemarketer. That's hilarious.
Future hung up.